shadow beneath my feet. When I first moved into my new apartment, I thought the oddest thing would be the creaky elevator or the neighbor who stared too long. But the real unease started the night my phone's GPS showed my location split in two, one dot blinking in my living room, the other pulsing somewhere deep, deep underground. At first, I laughed it off, assuming it was a glitch, but the underground dot wasn't random, it mirrored my every movement, just several floors below the earth, as if something else was pacing beneath my feet. I couldn't shake the feeling that every step I took was being shadowed. Curiosity got the better of me, so I started investigating the building's history. There was nothing remarkable, no old mines, no hidden tunnels, just bland records and bored landlords. But each night, the second dot became more erratic, lagging behind, then suddenly catching up, syncing perfectly with my own. I started to hear things, too, muffled footsteps when I stood still, and a faint, low hum that seemed to vibrate up through the floor when I tried to sleep. My friends said I was overthinking it, but then one of them came over, and her phone picked up the same ghostly location. That night, I dreamt of concrete corridors, damp and endless, with a version of myself wandering below, pressing a cold hand to the ceiling as if trying to break through. I woke up gasping, convinced I felt fingertips grazing my back. When I checked my phone, both dots had converged, directly beneath my bed. The hum was louder now, almost like a voice whispering in a language I couldn't understand, urging me to find the way down. Desperate, I searched my apartment for a trapdoor or a loose tile, but found nothing. Then, as I sat on the floor, my phone buzzed with a notification, new route found. The map showed a path leading out of my apartment, down the back stairs, and into the alley. The underground dot began to move, slithering along the route, heading straight for the exit. As I stared at the screen, the lights flickered, and a cold draft crept under the door. I realized, with a sickening certainty, that whatever was beneath was no longer content to stay underground, and now, it was coming up to meet me.